Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. HVK all day, man. Let's get it. Soaking up the sun, feeling good. The topic of today's video is nocturnal emissions or relapse, right? The short answer is no. No, bro. So, yeah, man, nocturnal emissions, wet dreams, right? They're not a relapse, man. And the reason why they're not a relapse is because it's not conscious, right? And you shouldn't let it bother you too much, bro. So the reason why you might have nocturnal emissions when you are retaining is because you have a lot of built up energy. One of the reasons why you may have these night releases is because you're not transmuting properly, right? I talked about breathing exercises and how it's important to bring that energy up so that energy doesn't stay stagnant, because when you're on retention, that's sexual energy, bro. And sexual energy is creative energy. So it's not about suppressing anything. Retention is about transmutation of energy. So instead of just feeling the urge and just releasing, you take that same type of energy and you transmute it more creatively, right? Say hitting the gym or just making music, making a video, being creative, right? It doesn't have to, basically, sex is like the lowest vibration that you could use that energy towards. Well, I'm not saying it's low vibrational. I mean, it could be high vibrational, but I'm saying like that's the lowest form. Like that's the most animalistic side to use that sexual energy. But, it's energy at the end of the day. So it's like all about how you use it, right? So you could use that energy to, hit the gym, to go running, to, like I said, make a video, and just have like a lot of, basically, change your life, right? When you're on retention. But going a little bit off topic, man. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. That's probably one of the reasons why you have that, because you're not really transmuting your energy properly. You're not really, physically doing stuff that is gonna make that energy flow out throughout your body. It's kind of sitting there, so it's gonna want to go somewhere, right? So if it doesn't go up, it's gonna go down. You're gonna have a night release. Yeah, but it's not a relapse, bro. It's not a relapse, because a relapse is like something conscious, but sometimes, like, it's, all the time, it's when you have one of those, it's subconscious, you know and that's the physical side of it. But I feel like, there's a spiritual side to these nocturnal emissions as well, whether you want to believe it or not. Some people say that it's a succubus spirit, because a lot of these nocturnal emissions, before you have one of those, it's like a very lustful dream. It's like these, I don't know, bro, like in the dream world, you have like these succubus spirits that will basically try to snipe you in your dream with like sexual acts and stuff like that. And it feels like very real, bro. It just feels like you're actually, it feels real, right? So that's the spiritual side of it, bro. It's just, past this 3D reality, in the dream realm, the spirit realm. Yeah, bro, you could get attacked in a way, right? Like a spiritual attack, because you start becoming powerful. And I know to some people sound dumb, but hey, it is what it is, man. I'm just speaking from experience, and people will be saying the same things, man, when it comes to these night releases. Sometimes it's like a spiritual attack, bro. It's just to make you weak, because sometimes after a night release you do feel kind of off. But like I said, if you are retaining, you shouldn't let it bother you too much, because just keep moving forward, bro. It's not a release because you're not watching porn, you're not actually conscious about it. So it has a different effect on you, man. It has a different effect. And at the same time, it's like you're not kind of like polluting your mind watching like these sites or any of that, bro. So it's like you're still retaining, man. Sorry if you hear wind in this video, but yeah, man, you're still retaining. You're still on the journey. Whether you think it's a relapse or not, bro, it doesn't matter at the end of the day, right? You shouldn't let it bother you too much. Another advice I could give you guys when it comes to this. Another reason why you might have like these night releases in the beginning of retention is because it's weak. Like the muscle down there is kind of weak from years of relapsing. So what you want to do is tighten it, right? Like it's kind of to make it stronger. Basically, strengthen your pelvic floor muscle. You know, that muscle that you use to stop yourself from peeing. What you want to do is just kind of strengthen that over time. So, you know, so instead of that energy kind of going down there, you know, it starts going upwards, right? It's like a valve or something. It's like the valve is like loose or it's just weak, but you go on retention, all of a sudden you start building up all this life force, this energy that your body isn't used to. So it's very new. It's like an adjustment phase, right? Where your body needs to get used to this extra energy, and you need to strengthen that pelvic floor muscle in order to, you know, retain longer without all these night releases, man. Because there's times, bro, where I feel like I'm gonna have one, but I wake up before anything happens, right? And yeah, man, it's just all about being patient. You know, just this is a very what do you call it? It's like a journey, bro. You know, it's like a journey. Like I see a lot of people talking about benefits and things like that, or what day am I gonna experience this, man? But it's not necessarily about like the days, bro. Like it's of course it's normal to be curious about it, but this is a lifestyle, man. Straight up, you know. Um, this is a lifestyle. So the thing about SR is you have to have a delayed gratification mindset, right? Because that's when everything falls into place, bro. Because if you've been retaining for like, I had an example. I had a subscriber. He said he was like retaining for like 9 days, and he said he didn't feel any benefits. Um, but that right there is like very short term thinking. You have to think long term, bro. But like I said, everybody's journey is different. So um, just want to say that real quick. Like usually when people experience benefits, it's usually like everybody's different, but give yourself a month or a month and a half, and you'll definitely start noticing like a change within your energy and your confidence and all those things, man. But it also has to do with like how are you using that energy while you're retaining? Are you taking cold showers? Are you eating healthier? Where are you focusing your energy on, man? That has a lot to do with how you're gonna feel and like the benefits that you will receive. But yeah, don't worry about it too much when it comes to when am I gonna experience benefits. As long as you keep retaining and not watch the hub and just transmit your energy somewhere else, the benefits will just kind of fall onto you, man. You know, you start looking a lot healthier. You know, your energy will start feeling a lot more cleaner. Your mentality will start changing. You will have no more brain fog. You feel very clear-minded. You will stop seeing a lot of things the same, man. It's kind of like you're you're changing your mentality, bro. It's like you're reprogramming yourself from the old conditioning that you once were operating at, right? Being in this, it's like you're systematically programmed, right, to be like a hamster out here. You know, a lot of people are just robots, just in that hamster loop, you know, of the releasing and just having the urge and then going back and just, you know, they're stuck. And because they've reprogrammed their mind, there's like their mind has been hijacked by the corn industry, um, to to look for dopamine in that type of way. But when you are retaining and you know you're not doing that, you start looking for dopamine in more natural ways, right? Working out or just uh, doing things that are just gonna reprogram your mind in a more healthier way. So when you get dopamine, it's from actually doing something productive, like shooting a video or working out or making money or uh, doing a hobby or something. That's where you're gonna feel like the dopamine from, not from instant gratification like drinking alcohol or just the hub or just social media or looking for validation and all that stuff, man. You're gonna look for more soul gratifying things, right? Things that are gonna make you feel good. You're gonna be more focused on the delayed gratification of things rather than the short-term pleasures. And I'm feeling like a freaking genius right now because I'm just flowing and I'm glowing. You already be knowing. Bro, I'm telling you guys, like I used to not be like this. I was actually watching a couple of old videos of, like on my channel, and I noticed that my speech was a lot different back then, man. It's because I had a lot more brain fog. I felt like I stuttered a lot more, and I said a lot of repeating things, man. But as the time goes on, it feels like my vocabulary and my thought process is advancing and just becoming more articulate. And just the way that I talk, bro, is just a trip, you know, very clear-minded, very yeah, man. And it also has to do with, being sober, not drinking, not smoking, being on retention, not watching the hub. It all has to do with it, man. And yeah, man, I'm changing very rapidly. And yeah, in a couple years, bro, I'm gonna be a freaking genius. If I feel smart right now, bro, just wait until a couple years, man. I already know it, man. Like, this journey is very life changing. This righteous pathway, it just, man, I'm telling you guys, like, there's no way I would have all these videos and all these topics if I was just drinking alcohol, if I was on the hub, if I was releasing. Bro, I wouldn't have the same type of energy. I wouldn't have the same type of knowledge and motivation and all these things to bring content or just better my life in general, work out, just being sober, being disciplined, being very strong mentally out here, physically, spiritually, all this stuff, man. And I know the video went a little bit off topic, but I'm just flowing right now. I know it started from is wet dreams or nocturnal emissions, are they a relapse? But no, it's not. But yeah, man, it all ties in together at the end of the day. Gotta slow down there, buckaroo. All right, man, I don't want to make the video too long. I just wanted to come on here and just ramble a little bit. But yeah, man, night releases, they're not a relapse, bro. Don't worry about it too much. You have them rarely, bro. Like, for me, I have them rarely. But when I do have them, it's like that one commercial. It's like, I don't always drink. Like that Heineken's dude. It's like, I don't always have a wet dream. But when I do, I just keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying, man? Just keep moving forward. Just don't think about it too much, man. If you're retaining long term, wet dreams aren't gonna bother you, man. They're not really gonna phase you that much, right? Yeah, man. But like I said, these succubus be wildin'. Like, these lustful dreams are kind of hilarious sometimes. Like, before I wrap the video up, I just want to share one real quick. So the other night, I was driving like an invisible car, bro. It was like some SpongeBob shit or something, like the Aquaman in like that invisible car. Bro, it was like I was driving like an invisible car. Like, I was sitting down, but I was like floating or something, like if I was driving a car. And all of a sudden, like, this naked chick just like spawned out of thin air and started like bouncing on me and shit.
I'm about to bust.
And like, I woke up, bro, and I felt like I was gonna have one of those, but like, I woke up right on time. I just drank some water and I went back to sleep. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, like, these dreams be crazy, bro. They be all vivid and just, yeah, man. But you become very powerful over time, so you'll stop having those. Your pelvic floor muscle will strengthen, and if you're transmuting your energy properly, that shouldn't really be a problem. But if you do have them once in a while, like, it's not gonna be such a big deal. I know it could be like kind of alarming to people that are first on retention, because they're like, oh my gosh, did I just relapse? Like, no, bro, just keep focusing on yourself, man. Right? Just keep focusing on yourself. Don't let that, control you, or just don't let that affect your mentality, bro. Just keep moving forward, man. All right? So, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you guys have a good day. Maintain your frame. Retain gang. I'm out. Peace.